I'm Christina with Little Sprouts Learning, and I am working on packaging up and preserving the extra produce that we have from our preschool garden. I'll get you over there. We're watering right now, but we have the full side of our yard. There's a pasture over there where we have a big garden, and then this part in our backyard. And we love growing food, but I like to preserve as much of it as possible. And so today we're going to talk about how to save your hot peppers. There's a lot of different ways that you can preserve them. Ooh, it's high. I wanted to do it outside because it's gorgeous out this morning, and it's been hotter than a toasted cheeser. So I really am enjoying it out here. The first tip is to, when working with hot peppers, always wear gloves. And I don't use my cleaning gloves. These are my diaper changing gloves. They're thicker. I do not want a perforation or a breakdown. The little cleaning gloves that I have, the peppers just melt them with their heat. So I've been processing banana peppers, and now I'm going to start working on the hot peppers. The peppers that we've grown are these orange Scotch peppers, which these are habaneros. My husband usually eats habaneros for like a, hobby. But these, he says, are very, very, very hot. So I don't have a way to... what that was. I'm going to cut one open so you can see the inside. It'd be really hard to get just the flesh without the seeds and the ribs, but he ate, a bite here and a bite here, and he said they're extremely hot. And then we also are growing ghost peppers, and we've gotten a couple ghost peppers. I think they're down in the bottom of that. But what I decided to do with the Scotch peppers, because they're too hot for him to eat for a snack, is to make small little jars of what I'm calling butt burner bombs. And this is my regular pickling brine that's on the blog for refrigerator pickled jalapenos or hot peppers, littlesproutslearning.co. And it's got salt, vinegar, and water. And then I add dill and garlic that we grew into each jar. So this was a jar I started making and needs a couple more. I'm going to make a big jar, and we're calling those... I'm going to finish filling this jar. I'm going to put this little guy in there. And then show you how I'm processing them. So I'm taking this little tomato knife, and I just go through there so it's perforated where the liquid can get inside and the water can get peppered, and the vinegar can penetrate it. So you'll just keep going until your jar is full, and then we can find somebody that likes really, really hot peppers to share these with. If they want the butt burner bombs. I am not a fan of peppers. I'm not a hot food person at all. Now we'll just put this in the refrigerator, and it'll pickle along, and that'll be a great gift for somebody who really enjoys really hot peppers. I'm going to make a jar of mixed hot peppers for my husband that are a little milder. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can preserve peppers. You can get a needle and thread and string them up, and you'll run the string through here, and then you just hang them up, and they'll dry. So you can use them as dried peppers, like blend it up in the blender and sprinkle it on pizza or on top of your spaghetti and stuff like that. Anything really that you'd use like red pepper flakes for. Or you can freeze them and then take them out all at once to make a dish like my friend makes pepper jelly. There's a lot of different dishes that you can make with that. Go away, flies. But you can also roast them. I like to make the jalapeno popper casserole because I don't like to clean the individual peppers and get it all over my fingers. So I just dice it up, like pico size, small dice. And I'll make the filling for the poppers and put it in the bottom, and then I put diced peppers all over the top, and then sprinkle cheese on top of that and bake it in the oven, and then you just get a slice of it. And we also do it with chicken for a dinner recipe, where I just put peppers on my husband's side and not my side. And it's called jalapeno popper chicken casserole, and it's on the blog. It's really, really delicious. I'm going to take this old jar, and I'm going to slice one of these, but I'm not going to get any of the ribs in there. I'm going to go around like this, but when you do it like that, those little slices aren't very cute, so I don't like to make a full jar like that. But this is just the flavor. He said he wanted just one in there. And then we need to get some garlics. That's the best part of everything. So these are really small cloves, so I'll probably put 4 in a jar this size, but I'd usually put 2, like medium-sized cloves. We grew these ourselves in our preschool garden. The kids planted them and harvested them. With our help, of course. Oh. That kind of smashed. But that's okay. It'll be fine. Still gonna taste good. It's hard to peel it with gloves on. Stinker. And now I'll get, there's a ghost pepper right there. Leave that bad boy. Scary pants. My friend tells me that the ones with the stretch marks on them are extra hot. So, I don't know if that's always true or just sometimes, but I like to slice the peppers in pretty even sizes, and then they're easy for my husband to put on all of his food. He loves pepper and everything. Now, I'll pack that a little tighter, I think. My favorite thing about growing hot peppers is that it's so pretty. Like, these beautiful colors. Like, nothing else is so vibrant. I love looking at them on the vine, everywhere. Okay, so the dill goes in. You can be as dill heavy or light as you want. I happen to adore dill, so I like to go crazy with it. And then fill it up until your brine covers your peppers. This was brine that I made before last weekend. And I'm just using old honey jars. And then once you have it sitting in there for 2 weeks, they're pickled and good to go. So, happy pickling!